Hello, this is Lance with Muse on Minis here for Crippled System, giving you a quick tour and rundown of the game room. First, we're going to start with the finals table from last year. Everybody remembers this is where Keith Christensen and Mike Purrier played, and Keith Christensen came out on top. This is the Signarian battlefield. Their courtyard looks like some of the trees are down here, but everybody's completely familiar with this one. But now we need to reveal the new one. Chris from Mechanica Studios has done it again with the new Convergence of Cirrus table. Completely backlit, lots of plexiglass, and the actual trophy itself is part of the terrain in the center for the Warlord of the Weekend. We got to see a number of Privateer Press staff, DC, Ed Burrell, playing against random people on this table. And according to Chris, all of this plexiglass material is also considered concealment for whatever reason. But he has a remote control that changes the light colors. As you can see, it's already somewhat changing, and it's constantly flashing. And of course, the front end with the awesome plastic detail of Warmachine Weekend 2013. As you can look to our next side, we've got a number of viewing tables over here for everybody to watch the finals games as they're being played. People are already somewhat lining up for it. That's happening today. Let's come around here. And then this is where a lot of the 8-man scramblers were happening up to this point. But for right now, it has been converted into purely an audience viewing area. Now, if you can look at the rest of the room, this is the Grand Ballroom where every game has been played this weekend, other than pickup games in people's hotel room. And this is Sunday morning, so this is a number of 8-man scrambles, some young blood tournaments, as well as the finals of the Warmachine Weekend Invitational and a hardcore tournament going on this morning. Okay. So there are a number of tables here with some interesting terrain pieces. Looks like some laser cut. Let's see what else we've got. Here's some of the more impressive ones we've got. This particular cobblestone path here. I believe Papa Bear is the one that's created these. As well as some of the water terrain. And these are all Iron Arena tournament tables. This one in particular is very impressive. As we keep going on, so we have some young blood tournaments happening on this side. Possibly some Mangled Metal games, some intro games going on. Behind you here. We were told on Friday that the number of registrations, Privateer Press, this is one of the biggest Warmachine tournaments ever, with over 400 people. Carl advised us that he was expecting about a 70-player increase. It ended up being about double that for 140. So in this part is a hardcore tournament being played along this whole line. All weekend they've been segmenting the tournaments into various sections to make sure that everybody's where they're supposed to be and where pickup games can and cannot be played.
I was surprised to run a scramble. Yeah, I was just like, I don't know what I was thinking.
And then he failed, and then Megs walked over there while he was playing.
It's a very impressive 8-ret army that we've seen a couple of times this weekend. I played in the 75.2 caster tournament, and this guy played in that. I just love the way his ret models appeared. And right now we're approaching the finals tables for the Warmachine Weekend Invitational. And these next two tables over here are all of them.
Stay here, I'm going to cut up that.
Okay.
There's no way we can.
Sounds good.
It's almost like how I should have back here, which is here, and just like, can I kill this turn?
You can talk, I'll hear you.
Looks like right now you're watching Craig Conroy and Jason Flanzer play in front of you.
Have this guy barely in.
Unlike in years past, they've been allowing players to get a little closer to the tables than they used to, for people to truly get an idea of who they're cheering for is doing and how the games are being played out. That's about it for right now. This is the whole game room. Again, I'm Lance Becker with Muse on Minis, here for Crippled Systems. Thank you.